Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing great. My name is George, and this is the public Sitrep. Each Monday, we have a public update where we check the high time frame on the most important markets, or at least the markets that we are trading at safe house. Obviously, Bitcoin is the main asset we are trading, but lately we've been shifting towards the legacy market like S&P. Well, S&P is nothing new. By the way, S&P has some, you'll see what I'm talking about, very, very nice price action, the levels respected to the absolute dollar, very nice volatility, but we will talk about that in a couple of minutes. So obviously, like I said, S&P, gold. I'm focused on gold. I'm trading gold. Gold is a very, very, very interesting asset, very technical, has very interesting patterns. These patterns could actually make the difference between a winning trade and a losing trade. And gold is reacting very, very interesting to the news. Yeah, so gold is very, very, very interesting. EURUSD, we do have a lot of traders in the group that actually are trading this asset. EURUSD actually right now has very, very good volatility. It is at a very, very important level. So stay with me, join me with this for this stream, and I'll do my best to share the high time frame view on this assets. Let's see what's going on here. So the stream is okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sound is good. Thank you for that confirmation. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a very, very good weekend, and I hope you're ready for the new trading week, right? So let's start with Bitcoin. Obviously, if you have questions related with the stream, related with the what's going on right now on the chart, don't be shy. Please post the questions in the chart. And as always, if you like what we do here, the Citreps, the updates that we're doing, please share, subscribe, like our video. That will help our project. And we do have, as you can see in the description, we do have a free Discord. So basically we do have a free section in Discord where from time to time we post the most important high time frame levels. And obviously we do have premium levels in Discord where we go more in depth and where we trade quite a bit. So last week we had how many? Last week we had 3 live trading sessions. So that was on Monday because we had news on Monday or Tuesday, Monday, I guess it was. Wednesday when it is our live trading session, the opening bell session, and the last one was actually on Friday when we shorted the gold move. I'll show you what we were doing. And yeah, so we basically were focused on trading. We do have live trading session, we do have updates every day, we do have modules, we do have pretty much whatever is necessary, at least in our opinion, to become a profitable trader. So if you want to go more in depth about trading, if you want to get really, really serious about becoming a trader, our Discord, obviously our website successrepeated.com, like I said, where you find pretty much everything. You have Citreps, you do have modules, just enough to push you from the beginner to mid, possibly advanced trader. So nothing complicated. We don't want to push like 100 modules and everything like that. No, we want to keep it very, very simple, to the point. So this is the theory, and then let's go to Discord and let's apply that theory. Let's see with real example what we do and what is the best way to apply that the modules into real trading, with good and bad, with wins and losses. You know, it is what it is. This is trading, you know, and losing is part of this game. Okay, so everything looks good with the stream. Let's start with the TA on the Bitcoin chart. So daily time frame, high time frame, and let's see what's going on right now. As you can see, basically my last stream was 2 weeks ago. So if I remember correctly, was here with this breakout, right? And like I said, breakout if you were, so I had this stream on Monday, and then I made a special stream on Tuesday because of the volatility and everything. And I believe at that point in time, I said, look, this is the range. And let me see if I had that. I gave you this level, right? This SNR flip level, and that would be 32,903. Again, think about it as an area, not to the absolute dollar. Although you can see the breakout and the back test, so they are respected very, very well. But again, it is a high time frame level. It was printing long time ago. I mean, it was printed here. That was January 2022. So it is a high time frame level. And also I was giving you at that point in time, I guess it was this level, right? Marked as a swing failure pattern. So basically I said, look, this is the support, right? This is the resistance in between a range. So let's focus on this range. Overall, I would favor more upside because this is not weakness. I mean, we've seen the breakout. And once again, if we zoom out on the high time frame, we had basically everything that was going on below 32. Basically this entire section of the chart where the price rejected first time here, then here, and this entire section of the chart. And now this could potentially be the breakout. And as long as this level holds as support, I'll always favor the bullish scenario. If the price starts to get acceptance below this level, then we actually start to talk about more downside, and then we need to find our levels to the downside. But until this range will continue, and as long as this level will hold as support, I would always favor more upside. So let's keep everything simple. We had our resistance. We've seen this swing failure pattern, very, very interesting. We will talk about that. We had a very, very technical reason for this rejection. And other than that, we do have a range going on here. Trade the range until the range breaks. This range has very, very good volatility. I mean, let's measure what happened basically yesterday. That was almost a 3% move to the upside, to the downside. And remember, as a trader, this is all you need. You need levels to be respected, and you need volatility. Other than that, you don't really care about where the price is moving. To the upside, to the downside, you can make money. You can long, you can short. Trade this range until the range breaks, right? So this is the levels from 2 weeks ago. Remember, 2 weeks ago, and they are still valid levels. Obviously, now we need to update this one to the next higher high, but overall, those are the levels. So as a trader, first thing you need to find your support and your resistance, high time frame, right? And other than that, a range, trade that range until that range breaks. And like I said, as you can see, 2 weeks ago, I was giving you this level, and these levels are still relevant today. Okay, let's hide this and let's get back to our ranges. Let's move to weekly time frame. And we can clearly see that, we had this section of the chart, right? The top section of the chart. Let's put it with a box like this, give or take, right? So this is the top one and the lower one, right? And give or take. And right now what the price is trying to do is get acceptance back into this top box. If that happens, obviously more upside is possible, and this is a legit breakout. Great. So this is high time frame. Then we need to get back to our ranges. The high time frame one, I explained 2 weeks ago what happened, actually 3 weeks ago, what happened here with the value low. The value low was just a bit higher. It moved just a bit lower, back test, and up we go. So if we take this one into consideration, this looks like a legit breakout. And obviously within this range, without taking any kind of information into consideration, although this is not very, very nice to do, we always need to have at least 2-3 confluences if possible for a high time frame technical analysis. But let's say without any other level on the chart, if this is the only technical analysis that we do have right now, the things are very, very simple. As long as this is holding as support, then the next important level is actually the point of control, followed by the value area high of this range. So the point of control comes around 47K area, right? Also, we do have some liquidity here, so it is what it is, right? As we can see within this range, we do have kind of high volume nodes. So first of all, this one, right, being the value high, we're building one right here. So this is very, very interesting because this area was support. So now the price is doing this, right? So let's say the price will actually spend some time here, 1 week, maybe 2, maybe this, the point of control could actually move to this area. Remember, this is a high time frame range, but it is still a developing range. So we need to pay attention to the high volume nodes to see what is going on right now. But for the moment, the information that we do have is the point of control of this range, which is the next important level within the range, is somewhere around 40K area. In between, like I said, we need to pay attention to this high volume node. So we do have the one that the price is building right now. And also I would extend this one to the 40K area, 39,800, but one would say 40K psychological area. This could be the psychological areas could be very, very, very important without any other level. No, 40K is a psychological area, 50K, 60K, 70K, and so on. Okay, sorry about that. So we need to pay attention to this. But other than that, I would say the next important level on the chart, and according to this range, is actually the point of control. This is the main thing, right? Now let's move to the next range that we had, right? So we had this range, right? The high time frame SNR flip level, the 25K area. It was resistance, then claimed backtest. So we had this range. Obviously, this range stopped here, right? And this range was a very, very nice range with deviation to the upside, to the downside. Very, very nice to trade, giving very good trading opportunities. But this information is no longer useful for us unless the price breaks this level. If the price will break this level, right, the 32,900 to the downside, right, then this information becomes relevant. Top of the range becomes important, and most important, value area high, point of control, value area low. Because on a high time frame, although we talk about weekly and so on, and for the moment this is not weakness, we do not have a sign of weakness for the moment. If the price would get acceptance below this level, this could be a deviation from this range, and not only from this range, but a deviation from the entire section of the chart. So getting acceptance below this level opens the possibility for more downside, opens the possibility, at least for the top of this range. Let's mark the top of this range as a possible swing failure pattern. So that's 31,869. And other than that, value area high, point of control, value area low, and we get back to this, the high time frame SNR flip level. So to keep everything simple, right, let's hide the range. And this one, if this one breaks, if this level breaks, if 32,900 breaks, the next important level is the 25K area. In between, like I showed you, we do have this, but on a high time frame level, we do have the 25K area. So the bulls definitely, if we start to see weakness, if we start to see the price breaking to the downside, the bulls needs to defend this area. Below, weakness. And obviously, level to level, we do have levels in between, but the main level is actually the 25K area. So let's pay attention to this section of the chart, right? Additional confluences. Well, really depends how you want to play this. The fibs are very, very good for this. So the main one, actually, the main golden pocket is somewhere around 22, 23, right? If we pull this one from here, right, we do have exactly the 25K area. And if we pull it from the last major retracement, is giving us the 28K area, which maybe it is just a coincidence, maybe not. It is a point of control of this range. So always pay attention to the fib pulls, especially on high time frame. So this one is a legit pull, giving us the point of control. Then this one giving us this is a very, very important area. And the last one and the high time frame one, we do have basically the 22, 23K area, this liquidity down here. So definitely let's pay attention to this. And in the same way, right? Because someone maybe is thinking why the price stopped here. First of all, it's 35K area, again, psychological level. Then what do we have in this area? No, this one, let's pull it again. I knew I had it somewhere. We do have this thing called the golden pocket, right? So we do have it here. So as you can see, for the moment, the price tapped the 0.618 and it is just consolidating. Like I said, this is not bearish price action, and one would expect more upside. So in between, we do need levels in between where we are right now to the point of control of this range, the 45 to 50K area. That would be the next high time frame level to the upside, right? So in between, we do need levels. So in between, we do have this one, and not that much. So if the price actually manages to break this golden pocket, what do we have there? We do have, I know we should have a daily level, 39,675. So again, 40K area, right? So if this starts to break, I would look for the 40K area as the next important level. After that, monthly untapped monthly level, point of control, right? So 45, 47, and then if we pull the golden pocket from high to the low, once again the golden pocket, 50K area. That's why I said in between, the only thing standing in between right now from where we are to the 50K, 45, 50K area is actually this 0.71, this daily, and the 40K psychological area. That could be an area that could potentially give a reaction. Yes, no, who knows? But yeah. Other than that is 45 to 50K psychological area. So always let's pay attention to this kind of levels. This is, I don't want to add anything else on high time frame. So I want to keep always very, very simple. So we do have this level 32,903. This is the level the bulls needs to defend like crazy. Below weakness, and depending on the price action, we could actually get to 25K area. Obviously there are, like I showed you, there are levels in between, but high time frame levels, 25K area. We do have liquidity in this area. We do have also the value area low of this range. So that's the next important level. So 32, 33 lost, that opens the possibility for the 25K area. Unless that happens, I would favor more upside. And like I said, 45 to 50K area, that's the next level. That's the next high time frame level. Let's pay attention to the 40K area. I showed you the 37, 38, 40K area. I showed you the confluences that we do have in this area. Maybe you get a reaction, maybe not, who knows? But it is always a good idea to pay attention to what's going on. So that would be on high time frame. Like I said, I don't feel the necessity to add too much to that TA. Now let's focus on what do we have right now. And this is the high time frame SNR flip level, claimed, back tested, and since there we do have a range, right? And if we do have a range, obviously we need to pull the fixed range like this. And this is helping us, this is giving us information, and it's helping us to trade within the range most of the time, and most of the price action will be within the value area of this range. So between value or low, value or high, point of control usually somewhere in the middle. Then we do have these deviations, deviation, small deviation, bigger deviation. And right now the price is working on this. These deviations are very, very good for trading. This is how you trade the range. You mark the high, mark the low, you trade in this area, obviously towards the top of the range. The only trade that one would take would be a short, no trade. Same story here, price goes not necessarily to this area, but also within the range. But we talk about how you trade the range towards the the lows of this range, that is a place where you look for longs or no trade, depending on the reaction, right? Other than that, what can we add to this? Well, we can add fipples, right? We do have value high, point of control, and as you can see, these levels are at the point of control here. Point of control tapped, up we go. And this kind of move is almost 3%. So that is a lot of volatility. There is a lot of money to be made, paper money, obviously, because we talk about paper money and this is not financial advice. This is just for educational purposes only, sorry. But there are a lot to learn from this experience. If you are aware of these levels, tapped, up we go. Take the liquidity, because someone was asking me during what's going on during the weekend. I said, look, during the weekend, it's all good. You can trade, you can scalp, but I would say I would like to see a real breakout within the week, right? Especially when NY is open. That would give me more confidence. Other than that, keep it for scalps, day trades, and something like that. So the support is very, very clear. I don't have to add anything to this area. I mean, point of control, and as you can see, this is a high volume node right here, so there's no need to add anything else. Obviously, we could find some other levels, but really, I want to keep everything simple. Now, what's the story with this area? Now, first of all, let me show you what's going on right here. Let's go on with this area. Why the price stop here? Apart from the this one, apart from the obvious swing failure pattern, was kind of a failed auction here. But what's the story? Why the price stopped here? Well, stopped because of this. You can see a weekly and a daily naked point of control in this area. Obviously, these are very, very old, but if you have them on the chart, if you are aware of these levels, then this is very, very good, because it gives you the possibility to have a very, very sharp entry. Other than that, and without this information, one would have to wait for the swing failure pattern or failed auction here. It is still a very, very good trading opportunity. And if the price gets acceptance below this level, that gives you confidence for more downside to keep this for something more than scalp. But this kind of levels are actually giving you a very, very, very sharp entry. Right, so let's pay attention to this. And because we talked about naked points of control, a naked point of control, basically to explain, is a point of control untapped by the price. So that's why it's called a naked point of control. Obviously, those are no longer naked points of control, but I kept them on my chart for the purpose of this stream. And currently we do have this, so we do have a naked point of control, a daily naked point of control here, 35,198. And we still have a weekly naked point of control, right? Obviously, a weekly naked point of control right on the point of control of this range. That's what you like to see. That's 34,450, right? But apart from this, we need to understand what actually happened in this area. Why the price stopped here? Well, first of all, and we could pull some fibs, and that would give us this situation, right? Very, very simple. This is the golden pocket. So we've seen this. Actually, I checked this, not this move, this one. For some reason, I was in front of the screen during the weekend. Usually, I'm not, but yeah, sometimes it happens. And I've seen this move. Not a very, very easy trade per se, because one would expect this and this and this, right? But hey, a trade is a trade, and sometimes you gotta take a trade if you're in front of the screen. Check what happened. Check the respect from the value high. So you trade from here, value high has to be at least take profit one, move your stop loss attention. What's going on after that? Who knows? But other than that, the golden pocket once, golden pocket twice. Remember, this is still weekend, right? So these kind of moves are very, very good for scalping, volatility and stuff. But the major move, one would expect a major move starting on Monday with a daily, weekly open, and we need to see what's going on, right? So we've seen this, the price was still building liquidity in this area, and guess what happened after that? Point of control, golden pocket. Take the liquidity, some of the liquidity to the downside, take the liquidity to the upside. If And if on top of this, we add this a daily level, untapped daily level, 34,463, then we can see that we do actually have a very, very nice confluence in this area. And I know in the group we were expecting for this for a very, very long time. Like I said, when you see something like this, definitely we need to check what's going on, decide if there is a trade for you or not. You can use the order flow, you can use the market structure. There are a lot of ways to trade this. But if you are in front, unfortunately, I missed this one. But, you know, it is what it is. Yesterday we had very, very good volatility. Actually, it was not yesterday, it was today. But, yeah. But like I said, as you can see, the levels are very, very, very well respected on this chart, on the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin is very, very, very technical, good volatility. There are a lot of money to be made. Right now, so what is going on right now? Let's hide the horizontals and let's hide the this. Well, the only thing that we can actually, the only information that we can get for the moment is that point of control is still support. It was the support here, still our support, and the price is trying to claim the value area high of this range, right? So this area, like I showed you, the golden pocket and that daily, this daily has been tapped. Okay, great. Golden pocket tapped a couple of times already. Yes, small front runs, but it is there. We need to see if this level will hold as resistance once again. If not, I would say the price could potentially go for the high. So right now we do have top of the range, that will be 36,098 for a possible swing failure pattern or failed auction. Why not, right? Or maybe you'll see the breakout, and in between, the only thing standing in between where the price is right now to this level. And don't get me wrong, this is quite a bit of a move from the value high to the top of the range. That is more than 3%. So that's quite a bit. The only thing standing in between is this daily, right? So 35,463 and the golden pocket. Will this be enough? Also, we do have some liquidity, some more liquidity in this area. Will this be enough to hold the price down? Who knows, right? Who knows? But we are aware of these levels and we need to pay attention to this level. So currently, point of control is our support, right? So there's no doubt about it. Look at this reaction, and not only the reaction, but look, check this retracement to the golden pocket, right? 0.71. So very nice, taking the liquidity, getting back down here, and now the price is trying to push to the upside. The other thing that we could do, if you really want to go in like, if you really want to go on like scalping mode, then we could do this, the local golden pocket, and let's see what's going on. But this is for scalpers, right? This is for scalpers together with XO. You can use the trend reversal candle and template. This is for scalpers. But other than that, right, let's hide this one. The information that we do have right now is that this area is our resistance. Above, there is not much to, let's see once again, the naked points of control. Those are tapped. Also, we do have this naked point of control, so let's pay attention. But other than that, that would be the top of this range. And from there, you can see another swing failure pattern, great. Or the breakout to the 40K, 38, 40K area, or possibly the 45 to 50K area. So this is the only thing standing in between here. Also, as support, one would like to see, first of all, the value are high holding as support, because if the price slowly starts to get acceptance below the value are high, then we get back to this, to the point of control. And if the point of control will be lost, then we always have this daily. This is still an untapped daily, so we do have a lot of liquidity in this area. Still untapped daily, 33,923 plus the value area low of this range. So no, that would be a very, very nice area to, sorry, not this one, to trade. And if we pull the fibs from here to here, also in that area, we do have the bigger golden pocket, right? So let's pay attention to it. But for the moment, like I said, we are here. This is the resistance, then top of the range, possible breakout, book profits in if you are in a long. This is a take profit 1, this could be a take profit 2. Let the rest run in case of a breakout. This is an area where look for shorts. If you see a swing failure pattern or a failed auction, look to trade it to the daily. Look to trade it for take profit 1, for example. Look to trade it to the value high. Then if the price gets acceptance back into the value area of the range, point of control, value low, and the lower daily. We still have these dailies, these two, 35,091 and 33,517. Those are daily levels that I would like to keep them for. Let me hide this and let me hide the range for a second, right? This is the kind of daily levels that I like to keep for scalping, right? They are not, I would always favor an untapped daily level like this one was here. Actually, do you think we had a very, very small front run of this level? Anyway, it's not important. And we still have this one. Look at the small front run, and so on. But this kind of level for scalping, for day trading, that's why I still keep them on my chart, right? But I'll always favor this one, the top one, and the lower one. So this is what we do have, like I said, right now, starting with the high time frame, going on a low time frame. And those are the trades to take. This in this area, I don't see a very good trade, not even for a scalp, right? So you trade this area, shorts. You trade this area, looking for longs. You book profit. Let's check what's going on with this naked point of control plus. It says plus. This is the golden pocket, the very, very local one. But that would be for scalping or day trading, right? That would be this. Other than that, the bigger trades comes once again to this area, right? Possible swing failure pattern, failed auction, right? So that would be a trade that one could potentially take. Where is that? Right, so the trade should be something along these lines, right? Looking to trade it at least to the value area high, but again, has to be based on a swing failure pattern or failed auction, because if you choose to trade this one, and I'm more than happy to actually trade it if I see the correct reaction, you're counter trading the trend, because the trend right now is obviously to the upside. So you're counter trading the trend, but this would be an easy trade with an easy invalidation, right? Stop loss just above the wick. Again, very, very important. Check if the price will get acceptance below this level. So check if there is actually a swing failure pattern or a failed auction. No swing failure pattern, no failed auction. Very, very simple. The price could and should go somewhere to this area. So again, 40K area. There's not too much in between. There's not too much in between. But that would be the only trade that I have for you right now. The other trade, because I not really have to, but I would like to give you a long too. A long in this area should be based on this one. Should be based on this one. If the price decides for any reason to move to this area, it could happen, right? To this daily, to the untapped daily, 33,923, and value are a low of this range, and this entire liquidity. Sorry about this. Yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is. So if we get this kind of move, then that could be an interesting trade. The price could take this one, or the price could actually go lower. That's why it's based on a swing failure pattern. Price could lower, or the price could go actually to this one. And this would be a very, very interesting trade. This would be a very, very interesting trade. Again, again, based on reaction, swing failure pattern, failed auction, something like this. So starting with this, starting with the daily and value area low, going to these lows, this. So this is the kind of trade that you would like to keep running as much as possible. Book some profits and then keep it running as long as you see the price action doing exactly what you'd like to see. But those are kind of the only trades that I have for you right now. So either is a short here based on swing failure pattern of failed auction, or is a long in this area or below, even better here, right? So those are the only trades that I have for you right now. Other than that, scalps, day trades, but that's, you know, if you are interested in that, you kind of have to be in Discord, because it's hard for me to like we talk about high time frame levels here, right? So yeah, that would be all that I want. I don't think I forget. Let me see if I forget something on this chart, but no, I don't think so. We do have a range, trade the range until the range breaks. No really. So that would be the levels that I have for you today on the Bitcoin chart. I want to check if we do have some questions. Would you not take into account the 7-day-6 pull from the high from around the? You need to show me that on the chart. You need to show me that on the chart. Please post it in Discord in the free section. Tag me and I'll check that. I need to see that one before I give my opinion. So what's going on with the stream? What is going on with the stream? Okay. But yeah, I would like to see that one before I give my I want to see it on the chart. And then a fee pool is always 7-day-6 is a good level to trade. So yeah, that could be an but I would like to see that one on the chart to give my opinion. Gold. That is the next asset that I would like to take a look. Not before I take some tea. Okay, gold. Let's go to weekly time frame. Like I said, very, very, very interesting asset to trade. Very, very technical, has interesting patterns, and it is reacting very good, very, very well to the news, right? It's reacting very, very well to the news. So what do we have here? Basically, most of the time, and that is the general rule for all the assets, a range, right? A range where we do have a clear resistance, meaning this triple top, which I would definitely like sooner or later to see this area hit, and I will be more than happy to trade it accordingly, right? But other than that, we do have a range in this area, and when we do have a range, definitely the first thing that I would like to do is pull a fixed range like this, and without any other kind of story in between, we do have the value area high of this range. This is what is holding the price down right now. This is what is holding the price down right now. So the price needs to claim this. If the price manages to claim the value area high, roughly the 1998 area, 2000 area, right? But if the price manages to claim this area and flip it, basically what happened here, right? Flipping the point of control, back test, and up we go. If that happens, then yeah, the triple top comes into play. But for the moment and high time frame, we are in this area. So this is what's holding the price down. At least in my opinion, this is what's holding the price down. Other than that, we could put fibs, right? So something like this. We are into the golden pocket area. I would like to see 786 here. So 786 is just above. Definitely pay attention to these levels. But we're also in this area, right? So kind of the price was trying, but for the moment is not doing such a good job with this. Now, moving to daily time frame. we can see clearly what's going on. So the price was trying here, rejection, tried once again, rejection, and then we start to see this. So we've seen this. The price is not able to make a higher high here. So up to this point in time was high, basically bullish market structure, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, great. Now we see this. So this is a lower high. We need to see what's going on, because if the price starts to do something like this, lower low, lower high, lower low, then we get back to the point of control here, right? For the moment, it is not the case. As you can see, the market structure is still bullish, so no problem. This, I do not see this as a sign of weakness, not yet, but as a trader, I need to be aware of all the levels from this chart. So I need to pay attention to what's going on. Other than that, like I said, it is very, very clear what's going on here, right? The value are high, holding the price to the downside. Like I said, is this bearish price action? No, this is not bearish price action, but it is something to be aware. So currently we do have high, then we do have some liquidity, some more liquidity. This is the move on we had on Friday, reacting to the news. We had that. I'll show you in just a second, because the price action was brilliant on Friday, and now we've seen this kind of the rejection, very, very, very technical, and you'll see why I say that. So this is the high time frame range. Also, we do have a local range, right? Let's skip this one, and let's pull the local range based on basically when the price kind of started to break to the upside. And based on this one, now let's move to a more local time frame, right? This is our range. This is our range. As you can see, basically we do have most of the price action within the value area of this range. Big deviation where the price, the value area high was support, 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 get acceptance, boom, backtest, then we go to the value area low, point of control, small front of the value area high, and then once again the price is trying. But now you can clearly see what I am talking about. So the price fails to make a new higher high. That is a lower high, that is another lower high. So this is, first of all, this is creating liquidity. So the price is actually building liquidity in this area, right? But also can be seen as a sign of weakness. Not yet, because value area low was very, very good support, but just in case we start to see the price breaking the market structure, then that could be seen as a sign of weakness. But for the moment, we're not quite there. Also, within this range, we do have high volume nodes, two of them. This one, which is the current point of control, but we do have another one here. So as you can see, this one is very, very good. Let's check what's the move here. Okay, for this chart, that's quite a bit, right? Especially if you're scalping this one. I kind of want to get back to trading as soon as possible, especially during NY Open. This has very, very good volatility. So the price is here at the point of control, and the next high volume node is down here, 1977. So if this level will be lost, if the point of control will be lost, then we get back to this area, to the second high volume node. If the second high volume node will be lost, then we do have the value are low. If value are low will be lost, then we start to slowly favor the bearish scenario, and maybe this was the top. Remember, this is still the value are high of a high time frame range. So this is what we do have right now. And if you want to be like really, really sharp when you're trading, then you need some horizontals, right? Some horizontals like this, right? So what do we have in this area? We do have a daily level, 1982. If you are aware of this level, right, then definitely one could take a couple of trades here. So we do have a very, very small range between, let's measure the range between, let's say, the daily and the value, the point of control of this range. So 0.13, that's good for scalping. So range, boom, and currently the price starts to break to the upside, right? But this was an untapped daily level, so this is a very, very nice daily level. And when you see something like this, when you do have a level here, definitely one would expect some sort of reaction. Let's go to daily time frame to check what's going on in terms of horizontal. So we do have this one, right? Obviously this is tapped now, so that was an untapped daily level. One would expect some sort of reaction here. Other than that, we still have this daily, but this one is tapped again. Look at the reaction, but I'm still keeping this one on my chart. We still have a weekly level, if I'm not mistaken. This is an untapped weekly level, so 2006. That was a good year. But this is not what we talk about here, but this is an untapped weekly level. So as a major target, major locally speaking, as a major target to the upside, that would be this weekly. I want to measure one thing. Okay, that's interesting. So from the weekly to the higher high from this range, you do have 0.18. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting information actually. But this would be a major target to the upside. So this weekly 2006 plus stop losses, and more stop losses in this area. So let's pay attention to this area. Other than that, and the main story of this range was basically this monthly and this monthly, 1989 and 1965. Obviously they are tapped, they are older levels, but still giving this interesting range here. That's why I still keep them on my chart. We still have this daily. Let's keep it on the chart, because I do not have a lot of levels, and especially when I'm scalping, I would like to have a lot of levels so I can scalp in between those levels. But other than that, so to the downside, we do have this one, 1920 daily, and this should be the area of the point of control of the bigger range, right? And also to the to the upside, so that's to the downside. To the upside, we do not have too much. So we do have this weekly liquidity, then we do have untapped daily level 2016, untapped daily level 2050, and then the higher high, a possible higher high, and the triple top. So we do have an interesting week ahead, right? And with interesting week ahead, let's check the reaction here. So untap weekly, liquidity, daily level above 2016. So this is an interesting area, right? And this is an area where you book profits and you look for shorts or no trade. Or locally, if we start to lose the point of control and the daily, then we get back to the second high volume node, right? And also daily plus value low. That is one interesting area. Also, what can we add to this? Let's add some fib pools, and the fib pools are, the big one is giving me this, right? So the big one is giving me still this area. So very important today, if this level will be lost, if the daily will be lost, then we get back to this area where the high volume node, golden pockets, and daily plus value low. So this area, what's going on after that, we don't know, but definitely we are aware of this area, right? Okay. I cannot give like a high time frame setup for this trade, because I mean the easiest trade would be still a short up here, but gold has this pattern that is kind of easier. So yeah, a short here would be in order, but again, based on the reaction, gold has this pattern which is a bit different from what Bitcoin is doing, and I would like to see that pattern playing out. If that's not the case, then you know I'm gonna scalp it. I'm gonna scalp this one like crazy here. I would imagine we will have some volatility if the price goes to this area, or here. Remember, point of control daily, holding as support for the moment, and more upside is possible, why not? But other than that, below we do have high volume node, golden pockets, the lower daily, and this. Then this lost, and remember the market structure. So the price fails to make a higher high, still a lower high, still a lower high. We start to see this. If the price will still make a lower low here, no, we need to pay attention to the market structure. Yeah. Overall, I'm looking forward to trade this asset this week. Scalping for the moment, possible day trades until we see a change in market structure. So everything points out to more upside for the moment, but also we need to pay attention to what's going on a higher time frame. Please allow me to clean the chart just a bit, because on a higher time frame we are at the value area high of this range. So that is the story. The price needs to claim this level. If the price fails, then no, maybe the point of control is in order as a next major level. Yeah, so that would be gold. Again, I don't want to, we can go more in depth to look for scalps, but that's not the purpose for this stream. We do that a lot in Discord during the live trading session, right? But for the moment, this is the main story. So we do have the value high. The price needs to claim this area in order to go for the triple top. If it fails and we start to see the market structure changing, then this area 1927, 25, 20, the point of control is the next important level on this chart. And because we talk about ranges and because we talk about interesting assets to trade, we need to talk about S&P. S&P, as you can see, very, very interesting price action, very, very interesting price action. And I need to show you one range. The one that I've been showing you since forever, basically. This, right? This is the range. And as you can see, these levels are very, very, very well respected. If you watch this public stream, or obviously if you are in the premium Discord, you should be aware of these levels, right? So the price kind of filling the gap, right? I explained at this point in time when this happened, what happened. But what's very, very interesting for me was this backtest of the value area high of this range, value area high of this range. And this was my last stream, value area high of this range. Then the next important level to the downside is actually the point of control tapped, because this point of control, as you can see, is a very, very nice SNR flip level. Support, lost, then backtest, resistance, deviation, resistance, consolidation, claiming, value are high, price spend some time above value are high, lost, and then we start to change the market structure. Look at this market structure, right? Daily time frame. For the moment, the price is printing a bearish market structure. Now, one level like this is a high time frame and a very, very important level. A level like this, one would expect to give a reaction, and this reaction was 6%. For this chart, that is a lot. We can see that we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green days. Okay. But now we do have this situation where the price is slowly approaching high time frame resistance, right? High time frame resistance, meaning the value area high of this range. Also, we need to take into consideration the market structure, because for the moment it's like starting with this one, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. For the moment, and where the price is right now, still a lower high. So for the moment, the market structure is still bearish. What the price needs to do, what would be the first step to break this bearish market structure? This higher high, followed by a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. But we're not quite there yet, right? So for the moment, this is a lower high. Also, the price is still within the value area of this range, right? So task for the bulls. Task for the bulls, take this high. One would expect some rejection here, but keep the market structure. And the second task, claim the value area high of this range. If that happens, more upside is possible. So those are the tasks for the bulls. If they will be able to do that or not, that is totally different story. But where we are right now on the chart, this is the story. This, if you got this long, this is take profit one area. Why? Very simple, because we need to start to pull some fibs, and this looks like this, right? So the first fib pull looks like this. So golden pockets on the value are high. We do have some liquidity in this area, so that looks kind of interesting. The second and the bigger one looks like this, right? So, but first we need to start with this one, and we need to see what's going on. So that would be the first thing first. Then, so this is the basically the high time frame. If you're a swing trader, then this is the kind of information that you need, nothing more. Then we do have, so like I said here, we need to see if the price actually manages to take this high. That would kind of not break the market structure, because a higher high could very well end in a swing failure pattern, and if the price makes a lower low, then the possible bullish count is invalidated, right? But we need to pay attention to what's going on here. And yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see the horizontals, because so we still have this daily, but it's tapped. We do have a new weekly here. This weekly is obviously tapped, so we do not have too much in between. So we don't have too much in between. Interesting. This is interesting, because obviously we had this daily and so on, but those are tapped and they are somehow in the middle. So to keep everything very simple, because I literally I can't make it any kind of simpler on this chart. This is what it is. So if we start to reject without the price taking the high, no, that would favor still the bearish market structure. Would be nice to take this liquidity here. Yes, would be nice. And then we need to see what's going on. We need to see what's going on, because we can pull some fibs. Let's say the price goes somewhere in this area, taking the high, then a retracement to the golden pocket could be nice, followed by a new higher high, and then we change the market structure and more upside is possible. But as we stand right now, I would say this area is a good take profit one, take profit two, really depends how you want to play, but this has to be a take profit area. And let's see what's going on. Obviously in this area, the only trade that I would look for is a short or no trade. We do have one green wick, right? So, but in the same time, we are still at resistance. So we need to check what's going on here. Like I said, the easiest trade would be a swing failure pattern. Swing failure pattern this high, and also value are high here, and then down we go. But could be that easy or could be not. So we need to pay attention, but maybe the price, I mean, it's very possible. Maybe the price will do this, and up we go. Why not? So anything is possible on this chart, but with the information that we do have right now on the chart, this is a major area. This is a major area, and this is the, like I said, the task for the bulls is to make a higher high, then possibly change the market structure, right? Followed by a retracement, and then up we go. Or if it is possible, and if they have enough firepower to claim this area. If the price manages to claim the value high and flip it to support, then yeah, more upside is possible. I will not be surprised of a new higher high, locally speaking here, or even on a high time frame, because there is not much left. But we need to see. For the moment, this is resistance. Resistance is resistance until proven otherwise. Still, daily bearish market structure. So I would like to see the change to bullish if possible. And let's see what's going on with this chart. But very interesting. As you can see, the levels back test, point of control, and we're back up here. Very technical levels, very green candles last week. But today it's a new week and we need to see what's going on with this chart. Okay, and the last asset that I want to talk about today is actually EURUSD. Very interesting asset. This is new for me. So I think the first time that I've done some TA on this asset was couple of weeks ago. But very interesting asset, very technical. Yeah, very interesting. That's what I want to say. Okay, and we do have some, if you are interested in this, let's go on lower time frame. Let's go to daily, because we do have a couple of important things. What I was trying to go with this, the way we chart here, and also the way we trade at Safe House, you can apply that technical analysis on any chart, right? So that could be crypto, that could be commodities, that could be forex, that could be stocks. It works the same. What's a bit different is the reaction, how the chart, each chart reacts to certain levels in a different way. But that goes for scalps, for day trades. Other than that, the TA is the same. And let's start with this. First of all, we need to check the market structure, right? So we've seen since the rejection here, we can see a perfect bearish market structure, right? So that's lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and so on. Up to this point, right? Maybe this is random, maybe not, right? Why the price stopped here? We will check that, but market structure, right? And then we start to see this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We see this section of the chart, which that was quite a bit of a rejection here, quite a bit of a rejection, meaning 1.5%. That's a lot for this chart. Still very important. And I remember I updated my team. Let me see if I still have that one. Not this one, not this one. Okay, I don't have that one on the chart. And I said, look, we need to check the market structure. We need to check the market structure, because this is like low, higher high, higher low. As long as the price stays above this level, this is still a higher low, and more upside is possible, right? We had a swing failure pattern here. So as a trading setup, this is very interesting, but checking the market structure, we are still in a bullish market structure. And I remember, obviously, now when you see the price dropping like this, it's kind of hard to say in this area, hey, this is still bullish market structure, because obviously most of the traders would expect more downside. It's kind of hard to say more upside is possible. The market structure is still bullish here. And I said, when I've seen this, I remember I said during the update, the live updates that we do have every day, I would like to see a new higher high. Anything other than a higher high, that's weakness, right? And on Friday, we've seen this. So for the moment, like I said, after this entire section of the chart, starting July to basically to October, right? Bearish market structure. Now the price is changing their behavior to bullish market structure. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, what is important is this one, right? So this is the last higher low, right? And as long as the price is above this level, so let's say we get a rejection somewhere, who knows, we'll see what are the next important levels on this chart. If the price does this, followed by a new higher high, I would favor the bullish scenario. So you need to pay attention to the market structure on any chart. Doesn't matter if it is this one or S&P or gold or Bitcoin. Check what the market structure is doing. Very, very, very important. Right? So that's first thing first. Then let's go to weekly. That's why I started on weekly. We need to see a couple of ranges, right? We need to see a couple of ranges. So I think I showed you this, or maybe not. It really doesn't matter. But one would see this as an SNR flip level and this one as an SNR flip level, right? As you can see, this one was support, 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 lost, resistance, still resistance. That's the very definition of an SNR flip level. Obviously, range is in order to give us levels to trade. Also, range is in order to the downside, right? And what we can see if we hide this, right? Check what is going on here. Like I said, maybe this is just a random place on the chart, or maybe not. Obviously, it was not a random place on the chart. That is the value area low of a high time frame range, right? Let's go to daily time frame. Let's put the range back like this. Great. So this is the value area low of a high time frame range. Not only that, but that is a yearly level, right? A yearly level. That is a very, very important level. So definitely we need to pay attention to an yearly level. Also, it is a swing failure pattern. So the price taking the liquidity. Stop losses. It failed to take this one, but it is what it is. So we do have kind of a very, very good reason for the bounce that we do have here. And not only the bounce, because bounces we've seen, this is this one, this is a bounce, this is a bounce, very good for trading. However, this is for the first time in a, well, since July, when we do have a change in behavior, meaning change in market structure, right? So we do have levels to trade in this area, right? So we do have value low, we do have a yearly level. So definitely this is very, very good and very, very interesting to trade. But this is high time frame. And now we need to see what's going on right now on the chart. And continuing with the ranges idea now, as you can see, the price managed to actually to claim somewhere in this area, managed to claim the value area low of this range. And since then, value area low, was support, small front run, still support, right? Point of control here, that will be the next important level, high time frame to the upside. That's 1.13556.7. This area, right? And when I see something like this, right? When I see something like this, then definitely this to me looks like a range between the point of control and the value are low. And that would be another range to pull, right? Something along these lines. And not only that, but with this new range, it is giving us more information that we can use for trading, because not only that we had the value area low of the high time frame range, but also value area low of the, let's say, the local range. And as you can see, starting with this one, if I remember, that was the yearly, right? Also, we printed a new weekly, which was small front run, but yearly, right? And value area low. So we're building confluences for our trades, right? And this, and the backtest, and this, and the backtest. And now we're back to the point of control of this range. As you can see, the last day was the push to the upside and the close straight on that point of control of this range. And today this keeps pushing. Now, this is an important level, obviously. This is an important level, and we need to pay attention to what is going on right now, right? And we need to come up with some other levels. And the easiest way to find confluences is actually the horizontals, right? So we can see we had, because right now it's tapped. Yes, it is tapped. We do have a daily level up here. Great. So we do have a daily level tap. That is a level, but still without any kind of confirmation, this level can be used for a scalp. For a scalp, yes, but confirmation comes from change in market structure and losing some level. In this situation, what would be obviously changing market structure on low time frame, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, with continuation on higher time frame, like I don't know, 50 minutes, 30, daily, hourly, 4 hours, daily, and so on and so on, right? But we do have a level, and we do have the point of control here. So the price for any kind of bigger retracement, we need to see the point of control loss. As long as this point of control is holding as support, as it is right now, then I would say more upside is possible. Also, so we do have a level. That's very nice. We do have some liquidity up here, so we can check that one. And if we hide this, we can actually start to pull some fibs, right? So the first one would be actually this one, right? So we're also, so we do have a daily on the golden pocket. So that is very, very interesting information for trading. And what's this telling me? That this could potentially be resistance. At resistance, the only trade that you would look for would be a short or no trade. Also, good area for booking profits. Point of control, golden pocket, some liquidity. You never know what's going to happen. So this is a take profit. Take profit 1, take profit 2, partial take profit, or close the entire trade. Could be, depending on your trading plan. But this is a very, very, very interesting area. Very, very interesting area. That being said, we had boom, boom, boom. So kind of hard to counter trade a move like this, right? What would be confirmation? So you can start to scalp, but confirmation again comes from change in market structure on a low time frame and losing a level. And I definitely, for more downside, I would like to see the point of control loss. As long as the point of control still holding as support, I would have to favor the bullish scenario, but doesn't necessarily mean you cannot trade here. But book profits, first take profit could be the point of control of this range, right? So we do have this. I actually don't feel too much necessity to add something more to this chart, right? So we do have a daily on the golden pocket here, right? So that's great. And we do have a level to check the strength or the weakness of this kind of moves, right? So that's pretty much, that's whatever I need. We can scalp this kind of moves. Confirmation comes from losing this level. And that could potentially give us more downside, right? How much more downside? That we need to see what's going on, because this one, I kind of like this level. So obviously it's tapped, boom. But I kind of like this level for a possible SNR flip level, because it was resistance, still resistance. Now it could be flipped to support. So maybe the next level is this one. But what I would like to do here is actually pull some fibs, right? Not necessarily, I'm not necessarily looking at the golden pocket, but I'm looking to the 382. So look, 382 is a very, very interesting target, plus this daily. Then if the price goes lower, then we do have some other levels to trade. And a bigger golden pocket, comes to this area. So daily, weekly, interesting. That's interesting. But first thing first, let's keep it like this, right? Let's keep it like this, and let's see what's going on. So to wrap this up, we had a very, very nice move to the upside. The bullish market structure is still there. The price is trying to claim the point of control of a, let's say, a decent range, not a very, very high time frame, but still a local range. So this is an important level on the chart, but in the same time, we are at the golden pocket at the daily. So shorts are in order here, 100%. Shorts are in order. Keep it as a scalp until you get more confirmation. Confirmation again comes from changing market structure and losing a level. And this point of control, yeah, below this one, I see no reason seeing this daily. And that would give us from the point of control to here, that's 0.5%. That's a lot for this chart. Also, let's go to check what's going on here. So scalps, great. I'd like to see this one, not this one. This is the high time frame point of control. I'd like to see this one and this one. Okay. Like I said, these kind of assets are very, 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 very technical, because this one, guess what that one was? That was this one. So you see the high here, then daily holding as resistance, then price moving here, and check the respect for that level. SNR flip level. So this could actually flip it to an SNR flip level, right? So currently, like I said, resistance, scalps are in order 100%. And let's see this moves. Ooh, that's good. That's very, very good. That's good. So 1, 2, 3 rejection. Okay. So the next, also the price is creating liquidity here. This is interesting. This is actually interesting information. So very important. This is an area where you book profits, and this is an area where you look for shorts. Keep it for scalps until we get more confirmation. Definitely. We're creating liquidity, so the price could actually take the liquidity once again, and we go from there. Swing failure pattern of failed auction or more upside. You, as a trader, you need to be open to both scenarios. But other than that, we do have the this is the point of control of a high time frame range. So the price needs to lose this level, and then we get back to this one and to the daily, right? So that would be the story right now. So to the downside, let's check what this one is doing, and this one, and this one. But we do not have, the price is trying to change the market structure here. So it's high, lower high, lower low, lower high. But this to me looks like building liquidity. We need to see. That's actually very, very interesting. And also we need to check the news. So let's see the news. So today was 6th, 7th. Okay. So we do have news tomorrow. Then we do have news again on Wednesday. Is this Wednesday? Must be Wednesday. The 7th, 8th. Okay. 9th. Okay, so we do have news. Very, very interesting. This is very, very interesting because these assets are reacting very good to news. If you don't believe me, let's go on 5 minutes on the gold chart. This is when we had news on Friday. So the price was just consolidating here. The news, right? Price pushing to the downside. Sorry, taking some of the liquidity, and then the price pushing to the upside. Boom. And that was almost a 1% move. For this chart, that is a lot. That is a lot. And then we've started to see the change in market structure, price getting here, and so on. So this was what we've been doing. Basically, we've been shorting. I've shorted this move. I've shorted this move. This one, not so much. But you know, very, very interesting. Pay attention to the news. Pay attention to the news because the news are very, very, very important. Other than that, we do have ranges. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. I think Bitcoin tapped that naked point of control. Yeah, Bitcoin tapped that naked point of control. Okay, so price pushing to the upside. Okay, I don't have a problem with this. Don't have a problem with this. Ooh, I do have a problem with this, but not for the moment. But if the price get acceptance actually below this candle, because you can see a lot of, well, a lot of volume, that's decent volume, increases in open interest, positive delta. So we do have, actually, I don't have to show, but you can see 2.7, 3.5 million new longs opening here. New longs opening here. This is not the smartest trading ever. So to long this aggressively into a naked point of control, if I remember on a golden pocket, that's not the smartest, oops, sorry. That's not the smartest thing that one could do. But hey, it is what it is. And we need to see what's going on, right? But this is what I would like. This was I was looking for. So now we need to see if if the price would get acceptance below this candle, then VWAP should be in order. We can use this one too. Come on. Okay. This. Very interesting. Previous day point of control, daily open, VWAP. Very, very interesting. But this is definitely not very, very, very smart trading to long up here like this. Okay, some buying tail. Interesting. This is interesting price action. So yeah, we do have a lot of things to do today. So there is volatility here. That's very, very nice. Remember, I'm not bearish on this chart, but for scalps, why not? So is this area, the bigger levels, this area, or a possible swing failure pattern here, or more upside is possible, and I share the levels. Gold, like I said, is very, very interesting. Euro is also very, very interesting right now. So yeah, there are a lot of assets to trade. So yeah, let's see how this week will develop. Let's see questions. Yeah, definitely, please do that and post in Discord, and please tag me. Please tag me. I know Victor checked Ethereum last week. It's not, for some reason Ethereum is not one of the asset that I'm actually trading. I don't know why. I cannot explain why, but it's not one of the asset that I'm trading. But overall, let's hide. This is the it's on a daily time frame. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I need to update this just a bit. This one has to go. Basically, what Ethereum is doing is pretty much the same as Bitcoin. Pretty much the same as Bitcoin. So currently we still have this monthly up here. Value are high. Point of control is holding. So I would see no reason. Before I say that, I want to check one thing. Okay, we are at the golden pocket too. We're at the golden pocket too. So resistance, point of control. Now it is claimed. We're at the golden pocket, but I would like higher. At least to the value. I want to check to see what's going on with this monthly. This monthly level. Okay, so it is an yes, it is an untapped monthly level. Okay, so it is an untapped monthly level. Interesting. So I would like higher. To be totally honest, at least to the monthly. at least to the monthly, and value area high. Yeah, we like higher. I would like higher. What would be a red flag losing this? Because point of control was resistance, resistance. Now it's kind of claimed, back tested. So everything points out to higher. But in the same time, we are at resistance like this one, but monthly, value are high. We do have daily, we do have a weekly up here, but yeah, this area between the value high, monthly, and 0.71, that should be the next area. And red flag if the point of control will be lost. If the point of control will be lost, then obviously we can go on like lower time frame and check what's going on here. But yep. Could you please cover Bitcoin very slow, very low time frame? Yeah, that's what I've done. So yeah. So we need to see what's going on, right? We need to see. As long as this candle, as long as the price is up here, this is not red flag. But if the price goes below this candle, then because at that point in time, this becomes like trap traders, at least 5 million. But you know, overall, and this is what I was showing you overall. Yes, this one, but kind of locally, then the daily, and then this one. So for the moment, I don't actually have very good reason to say this is the top, and I will still favor the bullish scenario. That's, and like I said, the only trade that I would try to take, is a short here, but that's a scalp. And if I see the failed auction or the swing failure pattern, other than that, this one keeps pushing. So yeah, those are the low time frame. For low time frame, yeah, it's hard to update here, because low time frame I can see right now and I say, hey, more upside is possible. And then in the next 5 minutes, you see some red flag, something like that. And that's why I don't want to go too much into low time frame here. In Discord, it's totally different story, because then I can update and update and update, right? But here, let's say I say, hey, more upside is possible on low time frame, right? And then the price drop, it's, you have to be there, right, for the low time frame. But yeah, we need to see what's going on. Okay, so if those are all the questions, no more questions, like I said, this, I would like to see that in Discord, and please tag me. That way I can give you a better answer. Yeah, that would be all for this week. Okay, that was an hour and a half, but very, very interesting assets, very, very interesting levels, good volatility overall. So yeah, we do have an interesting and hopefully exciting week ahead. News, pay attention always to the news. These assets are reacting to the news, not necessarily in terms of, bullish, bearish. It's just volatility. When you see the news, there is at least the possibility of some volatility, right? You are aware of that. You can use that for your trading. Yeah, and let's see how this week will develop. Other than that, that would be all for me. Again, if you want to go more in depth, you can check our Discord, our website, successrepeated.com. And I will catch you, for the premium members, I will catch you in Discord after the stream. And for the public stream, next Monday should be Victor, and I'll catch you in 2 weeks. If something crazy is going on, maybe we'll make some some more updates like the one we've done on 2 weeks ago, because breakout and everything, and hopefully everything will be okay. And the next time I will see you here, you'll tell me, hey, I made a lot of money and everything is great. This is what I would like to see for everyone in this market. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to make money, but you need some discipline. You need some good TA, learn about reaction, and other than that, risk management and all the good things. Trading is not so complicated after all. Okay, that would be all. Like I said, that was a bit longer than I was expecting, but again, it's worth the time to explain what's going on here. And yeah, like I said, I'll catch you in 2 weeks. Other than that, thank you for everything. Cheers and bye bye.